Good everyone, it's Zigzag here. Welcome back to another Geoguessr video. Today, I am playing the no moving, panning, or zooming official tournament, which is just something they've recently implemented. Added no moving and NMPZ tournaments to the official game. And let's get into the tournament here. So we're going to play, I don't really know how these work, but we are indeed at tier 1 here, playing Dadzio in the first round. And it starts in 30 seconds. So let's see who else is playing inside here. We got Tilko, Trichter, GHE, Yanek, Yark, Mikawai, Antidotes, Adams, Geo, Eddie, Vino, and MK. So definitely, I would say more strength on the left side, but we have some of the best players in the world in this tournament. So I guess we can expect to face Tilko and Trichter and Yanek, depending on how we go here. But I'm going to close down the chat now, and let's see how we can play here. So it's just 7 rounds per duel. So, yeah. I've not even really watched anyone play one of these before, so we're just going to have to see how we play here. But let's get into the first one here against Dadzio from Poland. Not really sure Dadzio's level, but the first one here looks like Serbia to me. And, yeah, not too sure where in Serbia. Is that a Montenegrin flag? I don't think so. I think it really looked like Serbia. And so, do we want to put the pressure on? I think it's just, like, fairly southern, but I'm not sure where. So, well, I think I'll put the pressure on. Why not? It's early days, but still might be worth it to do so. But yeah, definitely, like, just southern hilliness in Serbia would make sense here. Let's see what Dadzio was thinking here. And Dadzio did not guess. Oh, that's unfortunate. I guess maybe sometimes people don't show up for the tourney, but, maybe, because we're going to be done really early anyway, so let's just let Dadzio come back. See if Dadzio's going to come back. I'll just give him the minute here. But in the meantime, we can try and work out exactly where we think we are on this one. So this looks like Uruguay, and you can kind of tell that from the extremely overcast and hazy coverage, which pretty much all the Gen 3, or a lot of the Gen 3 was like that in Uruguay. And we got brown soil here, flat with some tree plantations, so it reminds me of the middle of the country somewhere, I think. Could be thinking, like, out west a bit more, but okay, Dadzio is returned. That's good. Okay, so, then I would probably just guess somewhere in the middle here is really my best idea. I'm not too sure where it is, so let's just go for that. And yeah, it was northwest. Okay, I was thinking of going here, but I didn't think it was that far north. Okay, so now, can Dadzio mount the comeback? Well, because there are no multis in this mode, it would seem rather unlikely, but... Oh, it's actually arbitrary world, not community world. Okay, I think I know the exact... This is like near Timber Creek, this coverage, I think. So it looks like it bends like this, maybe. Could be that. Could be a bit further up here. Just gonna go for it. It's definitely this road somewhere, and if Dadzio is not familiar with the coverage, then we could end the game here, because it's by no means an easy round. So let's just find out. But I think I recognize it. Maybe the angle's a little sus. Okay, nice guess by Dadzio there. I mean, I went for a bit of a gamble here. There's much more angles that fit over there. But as I said, unless we get like a Russia or a Canada or something, then should be a relatively straightforward game for us. Next one here, Italy vibing. I think it's vibing Italy. Could be Greece as well, definitely. But again, like with our current situation in the standings, we can literally hedge between them. I would go Bari here, maybe. I think actually though. And okay, it was southern Italy. He's in Spain, and so that is a GG's. Yeah, fairly uneventful, only because Dadzio did not show up on the first round, though. Which, I mean, how was I to know? But there we go, we got the express victory, so let's head back to the tournament and see how everyone's doing. So, we got Tom winning here against Geo. That is interesting. Geo, one of the best players in the world at this moment in time. Tarksa winning. Adams winning. Yark. Who will our opponent be? It looks like Tilko is down against Better Us so far. So we'll see. Yeah, the next round starts in 14 seconds. So we're playing against Better Us, who I'm not too familiar with them. Is Better Us the Thai player? I can't remember. Anyway, let's get into it here and see what's going to go down. Yeah, it is the Thai player. Okay, I think he's the best player in Thailand then. Let's see what we get. First round. Southern Brazil. Give them a wave. And... Oh, that is an epic mountain, so probably a Spirito Center then. Would imagine that we're somewhere around here. So, yeah, I feel like this kind of thing definitely is a fine enough guess on that kind of round, but it was actually Rio de Janeiro. Maybe with the round poll, you do lean slightly Rio, but the mountain definitely looked like where we clicked. And it's good, because Brazil can be a huge points loss without multis, and we survive it. Okay, next one, South Africa. It feels more northern. We have a lot of eucalyptus here, which is interesting to me. Maybe you just go like around Pietermaritzburg here. I was saying northern, but you're really so scared to commit on no multis on a big country. Like, I don't know. Like, as soon as you go down a bit, it feels very hard. Like the dark soil reminds me of around like the Lesotho area, but I mean, and the houses also feel good for it. But yeah, I'm pretty unsure here. Let's go for it. And okay, well, it's just near Durban. Unfortunately, kinda Pietermaritzburg would have been significantly better. It's only 74 points on this occasion. But yeah, normally Durban feels a bit more tropical, I would say. So it was a slightly unusual round in a way. Okay, now we got Russia. This is East Russia. We're going southeast south. And we're in on roadworks. I'm wondering how far east this is. Could it be all the way out there? To me, it actually could. But that would require some significant commitment if I wanted to say it actually was there. Alternatively, I would think maybe around Irkutsk or Chita. But maybe I actually do go out here. I think it low-key does look like it. I'm not sure about that smudge for this road, though. I feel like if there was a smudge, I would know about it, you know? I'm still going to try anyway, I think. Last look at it. Well, if it's west, I mean, these bollards are only in East Russia, so that's okay. But if it is like out Irkutsk or Chita, then we could be in trouble here. And it was that road. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I mean, Irkutsk is pretty legit guess in my opinion. But just looked like this road out here to me. Not an easy round by any stretch of the imagination. Okay, next round. In a commanding position now. This is Italy. Looks like we got very dry hills, lots of olives. This is reminding me of like Sicily or Sardinia. Very red soil. Big mountains are interesting here. So if I just want to play for the win, I just click here. But I feel like I want to actually make my guess, which would be like this. And it was just near Rome. Ocean Hedge would have been better, but again, we're still in a commanding position here, so it shouldn't be a big problem. A surprising amount of olives there, in my opinion. I feel like you normally would associate that with a bit further south. Next one here, Sabah. We got the Sabah pole top, which is this state of Malaysia. And it is very flat here. I remember that you sometimes get the black writing on the pole near Tawau. But Tawau, you would normally see mountains north, and we do not see any mountains north here. So that is leaning me away from that guess, I suppose. It's leaning me towards just going near Kota Kinabalu or Sandakan. And of the two... Again, if I wanted to win, or play for win, I'd just go middle, but I think that I will actually hedge out this direction instead. And it was just Kota Kinabalu. Okay, I'm going to take some damage there, for sure. Yeah, makes sense. I mean, seeing like complete flatness out northwest makes sense to be near Kota Kinabalu. Next one here is US. And it reminded me like quite a lot of the Great Plains, of course, being so flat. Opponent is wise to put on the pressure here. I think Kansas is a good guess here. Yeah, I think Kansas is a good guess. It honestly feels like Kansas, but it could be a number of other things in my opinion. And it was Oklahoma instead. Texas also was my first thought. But I thought it just felt a bit too cold for Texas. And so, going through to round 7, looks like we're in a commanding position to make it through to the round of 8. As we will, because I remember this road. This is the road that goes southwest of Ulaanbaatar, I believe. Or east, southeast here. So maybe not quite. Maybe it's just closer to Ulaanbaatar then. I think that would make more sense. Or maybe just a bit... Well, it's somewhere near Ulaanbaatar, or maybe actually up here. I don't know. It's definitely not enough damage to lose. Yeah. So there we go. Unfortunately, Beteros goes down, but it was a good game, for sure. Had some nice guesses in there. And let's go back to the tournament here. Well, we face up against Yarnek next. And it looks like Vamp was able to beat Yark. We had Adams going over Antidote, so Adams versus Vamp over there. We have Jacob and Abeme. This is the side of the bracket I'm not so familiar with. Japanese player and Eddie. So Eddie, the two Aussies are still alive. That's excellent. And I guess we were the last ones to finish. So this time, I mean, it's kind of better for content if there's no waiting between. So I'll take my time in these duels now. And Yarnek, good luck. Yarnek from Germany. Very strong player for sure. We'll see how we can go. It comes down to very little in these duels, so accuracy is imperative. First one here is Panama. Now, Panama, but where is the question? I was thinking this is kind of more so towards the center of the country. So that's what I'll do, I think. I think just like out this direction here would be my main thought. We got hills north. Yeah, I mean, a little bit further south there, it's not going to be anything too significant. So, I mean, we obviously don't want a lot of small countries now. We want bigger countries now that we took an early deficit. Next round, it's Italy, Po Valley. I don't think that sign's legible, but I might want to put the pressure on here, I think. I'm going to go towards Milan here, just because we can see a lot of industry, and I feel like Milan's a very big industry city. It says Transpati and Logistica, so yeah, feels like somewhere where there's a lot going on. It was towards Milan. Clicking Milan itself would have been a fairly good play there, but it's only 5 damage. We both opt for the same kind of idea. Round number 3. And so United Kingdom would appear with these bollards and everything. Does strike me as southern, I would say, here. Doesn't not feel like it's going to be too far north of London, in my opinion. And I would think just south of Oxford should be a good hedge here. Yeah, I like this. It is just hedging everything south. I mean, it's just the way the trees feel. I could see it being up to Manchester, but no further north, I really hope. I could also see it being out Cambridge way, but at the end of the day, sometimes you just do a bit of hedging, don't you? See? Okay, well, it's down our direction there. That's a good guess. Makes up for everything we lost in round 1, for sure. That's good. Round 4. Okay, so I really don't like this format, by the way. Okay, now we have Oz. Oh, is this the Nullarbor? What color is the Nullarbor? Is it normally white color? I suppose so. East, southeast? I suppose we're out this direction. Wait. East, southeast. It does feel more like the WA side. No, we have a white signpost. I think it should be the SA side then. So maybe just towards Sejuna, I think. Oh, it's sus. What about Yalata? Wait, Yalata makes sense, actually. I think I quite like that. Yeah, but we need like a stop-off area. I mean, there is like such thing here, so I think I'll go for that. Is it actually perfectly the angle? East is like that. East, southeast is like that. East, southeast. It looks right enough, I think. So hopefully I'll just remember the cars correctly. It definitely feels very Nullarbor, despite how many trees we have. So I believe we should be in the ballpark here at least. And yeah, it was nice. That definitely puts us at a strong advantage here. 500 points. 500 points is like equivalent to... not equivalent to anything, but you know, it is a big deal in this format, I would say. Okay, so UK versus Ireland versus Isle of Man here, I guess. I mean, I think Isle of Man is pretty good with the amount of Gorse we have, so I'm probably most tempted by NI Ireland and Isle of Man here. And the question is, what is Yarnek going to do? I think Isle of Man is just such a nice hedge that I'm going to go for it. And it was actually Ireland, so Yarnek had the opportunity to actually enter the lead there. Wow. With a perfect guess, although I think a perfect guess is very difficult to make there, to be fair. Okay. With the Gorse, I mean, just really looked like where we clicked. This is a good round for us. It's definitely like just like kind of a nothing round here. Should be near Kano or Zaria. And I would really think this is just Kano, so I'm going to go for that. And yeah, it was Kano. Minimal damage there, less than 100 points. So, now we... 69, nice. We retain a 600-point lead, and we want a small country. Please. Pretty please. No Russia, just no Russia. And it's going to be in Germany, which should spell GG. Actually, let's exit full screen so we can read that. City Parken. Harthouse is nearby. It's probably struck me as... I mean, middle of the country definitely works here, right? This does not feel like it's going to be at some extremity, so I think Frankfurt is, like, pretty much perfect. I can't read that. Our opponent is German, so let's put him in, just in case that it's actually 5K-able. But yeah, I think Frankfurt is, like, so safe. It's going to take an incredible 5K within the time allocated for Yannick to win here, I think. And indeed, yeah, he has to go for Munich. I mean, that's just a desperation guess. He probably didn't actually think it was there. And GG. Well, we played nicely there, I think, so. Let's see how the tournament is shaping up. And there we go. Oh, that was the last one. So it's me and Vamp versus Jacob, me and Vamp against each other, and then Jacob and Eddie. So let's see here, guys. I would love to face Eddie in the final. That would be so good. But first off, we have to face up against Vamp, who is, in his own right, a very strong player. And he was just in the chat before, so it'll be interesting to chat afterwards, see what Vamp thought about the match. But here we go, semi-final. And so, Georgian Vamp. Let's see what kind of rounds we got. Last time the Oz was obviously pretty favorable. This time we start off in Ireland, UK. So it feels really Irish to me here. This feels like this kind of area. Vamp is in. Okay, I like the fast guessing. Could it be Scotland? Yes. But I definitely lean Ireland here. I think a Sligo area really has similar trees a lot of the time, so I'm gonna opt for that. And yeah, Vamp's hedging. That's a good guess from us. Immediately, like 300 points is a big deal, so I'm happy with that start. Let's see if we can continue to make such optimal guesses. Next one here, that looks like a Saskatchewan lamp to me. Oh, he's in already, okay. So, it is not too many trees here. I don't think I want to go too far north. And if anything, it probably felt like a bit further west in the province. So I'm probably just going to hedge it like that, I think. And okay, it was further west in the province. That's over 100 damage. Not a great result there. Although, again, like, Saskatchewan's going to be pretty random at the best of times, I feel. Round 3. This looks like we've got yellow plates. So yeah, this is a big city. It should be Muscat with what? It's being so built up, right? I'm worried about the South City, I suppose, but I don't really have a good way to confirm. I just have to go Muscat here. And it was, yeah. Makes perfect sense there. And wow, Vamp is really going for the pressure. I mean, I've been playing quick games all day, so I feel like it's maybe not the best tactic, but we'll see. Maybe it's just what Vamp likes. Okay, this is Chile, up north somewhere. We're in the mountains, right? So maybe like a road like this, or I mean, south, southeast, something like the 21 here. He's crying, so he might not know the country. I'll actually go then. It could be this reserve or this reserve. Maybe this reserve would be actually the next most likely, but I mean, we have like a thick signpost, or like a thick metal signpost, so I'm pretty sure it is Chile, not Bolivia. Let's see here. And oh, dude, the crying was fake. He's actually a lot closer there, so that is spelling problems for us. Okay, we need big countries now. Not to worry, but we have to guess nicely. Oh, why the crying, bro? And any 5Ks. Okay, this is good though. It's a hard round. Single white line. We're driving right, which means we don't have an antenna here, which means... Are we in, like, Serbia? Or what? It doesn't really look like Serbia, does it? It's a hard round. No antenna. Yeah. So, Slovakia, I think, actually makes most sense here. Because Slovakia sometimes no antenna. The landscape does not feel Serbian. So, yeah, I would go, like, middle Slovakia here. I think. Yeah, it is. Okay, that's great. Does that bring us back into the lead? It's close. It makes it really nice and tight. Okay, that's a great guess. 200 points deficit now with 2 more rounds. I think we can make it up, but let's see. Okay, that's not good. Taiwan. Insta-guess there. We got South Hills. Okay. Okay. South Hills. I think I want to say this is further north, actually. We've got to go for something here a little bit. Ah, no. The middle click is significantly better. So now we just, it's at the mercy of the Geoguessr, algorithm. What kind of round we get for the final one here. And we get Korea. So yeah, I mean, freaking Taiwan and Korea as the last two is like absolute shambles. Well, I would say we've got mountains east and west. No. I mean, west is kind of flat. So yeah, I would say that this looks like Gwangju. I'm just gonna have to go with my best guess. I think it's actually here. So let's find out. Ooh. We are significantly closer. To the tune of 100 points. Oh, man, if I went a little bit further north, I think with a 5k we would have won there. But, I mean, now it just makes me... I mean, it's very annoying, really terrible system. But I'm not just saying that because I lost. I already knew that before the game. Well, GG Vamp. Taiwan and Korea to finish it off, and the Aussies are sadly knocked out. So, there we go. That was my first try at an official Geoguessr inbuilt tournament. You can play these on the multiplayer tab. And yeah, good luck to Vamp against Jacob. So, thank you all for watching the video. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.